All right, homesteader family. So I know this is a homesteading channel, and you may be wondering why it's not a homesteading video. Well, it's not a homesteading video because I want to talk to everybody about a few things, and that is the whole cryptocurrency thing going on. Some of you that have been watching my channel for a while know I invested in cryptocurrency last year and rode it all the way up to the $20,000. But I was buying in at the high time. And for those of you that watched the channel way back when, I had thought about earlier that year investing in cryptocurrency. I never did it. And that was like June-ish. And then January, I had wanted to invest in it. And then going all the way back to 2011, when I first heard about it, I wanted to buy in Bitcoin. It was like $120, $140, something like that. And I couldn't afford that at the time because I had just lost my house at 19, that I had bought at 19. I had lost the 4 businesses that I owned and ran, lost all my employees, the whole works. I ended up buying 2.5 acres of land, sleeping in a hobo tent on very little bit money. I didn't have the money to invest. Now I wish I would have. It would have been a bigger struggle, but in the long run, I would have been a multimillionaire. So fast forward to last year of 2017, I was looking at investing in January, and for what I was going to invest, I would have been looking at about $340,000 that I would have made as of January 2018 of this year. That didn't happen. Then June came around. I thought about it again, didn't do it. I would have cleared about $190,000. That would have taken care of the ranch that I just purchased, and I wouldn't be in debt on that. So, long story short, I started investing in the fall, early winter, while the prices were high. I started trading back and forth. I was making like $1,000 a day for like 4 or 5 days. Of course, I lost money. Right now, I'm still down money because I had bought in at high. I'm still holding on to the cryptocurrency. And the reason I think this is a viral cryptocurrency information is there's a lot of things I've been watching. I mean, it's super late. I've got to be up to meet the electrician over at the Cotopaxi store at 7:45, which, let's see, right now it's 11:53 at night. So I don't have much time, but I made myself a cup of coffee because there's nothing better than doing your research. Now, I've been watching cryptocurrency video after cryptocurrency video after cryptocurrency video. And everybody's talking about we're getting ready to go into this big bull run, because if you do your own research, you're going to find out there's a lot of breaking news happening. You got Fidelity coming into the thing. You got the back system coming. And for those of you that don't know a lick about cryptocurrency, that's me. I know nothing about it. All I know is my research, years of knowledge, of learning different things, and of course my alien telepathy that comes to me. But if you really want to go into the super extreme on learning why cryptocurrency is here to stay, even though I don't know anything about computers, it takes me forever to edit videos, to upload videos, unless it's a live stream video. And that's the simple fact that if you dig down deep, you'll see about Agenda 21, which, let me clear this camera real quick. It's a little fuzzy. Agenda 21, which is, a lot of people say, conspiracy theory. And, you know, in Agenda 21, they say by 2030, everything's going to be digital. Everybody's going to have the mark of the beast if you're religious, so on and so forth. So, the basic breakdown of cryptocurrency for dummies, on how I'm going to break it down for everybody, because everybody wants to show all these charts and talk about day trading and talk about shorting and longing and all this stuff that I have no idea about, and most people don't know anything about unless you're an investor, unless you're a stock trader or broker, something like that. So for the average Joe, that's what we are. We don't know all these different terms. We don't know all of these different sites to go onto. And the basic breakdown is technology. If you go back 20, 30 years ago, when the first cell phones came out, everybody said nobody's going to carry a cell phone with them. Everybody has a house phone. Why do they need a second phone? Nobody believed in that. Well, look at what happened. Everybody almost has a cell phone, if not 2 or 3 cell phones. It's crazy. Then it came around about a decade ago. You're going to pay your bills online. Oh, no, no, no. Nobody's going to pay their bills online because people can steal my identity and da da da. Well, guess what? Almost all your bills are probably paid online. Then you got to look at the next thing. You know, people said they're not going to have chips and RFIDs and all that type of stuff. Well, guess what? You go to Disney World, you have a bracelet. You swipe your hand, you check right in, all that type of stuff. Cryptocurrency comes out 2009. Everybody says, no, cryptocurrency is not going to do anything. It's technology we don't need, da da da. Well, guess what? Now you got Microsoft, you got Starbucks, you have Fidelity, you have colleges, Yale, all these different places. I've been doing the research, all jumping on board now after the biggest year in cryptocurrency last year, 2017. And the crazy part is all these people with the cryptocurrency videos are like, oh, you know, all this stuff is happening. There's going to be a big bull run, but I'm not going to buy in right now. Now, I'm not an investor. I can't advise anybody what to do. But if it was me, which if everything goes according to plan, in the next 40 days, I myself will probably be putting somewhere between $25,000 to $50,000 into cryptocurrency. I'll be dividing it up between different ones because I saw what happened 2017. I saw what happened on the other 2 big bull runs. And like I said, if I would have invested multiple times, I would have made 6 figures on a $10,000 investment. So I just bought a 50-acre ranch. I just bought a $52,000 tractor with implements. You know, I've got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of bills to pay. And, you know, everybody's always been behind the .com bubble for the internet. Everybody lost out on money, minus the 1%. Amazon, only the 1%. Apple, only the 1%. Nike, so on and so forth, all the way back through history. If you follow the sheep, you won't make money. If you follow the 99%, you won't make money. Now, this is not all about money for me. This is about security, because what I'm doing at the ranch is going to be doing stuff for the community, growing vegetables. I'm going to have a petting zoo for kids, all that type of stuff. So, yes, money has to happen in order for that to happen. The second part of the whole thing is cryptocurrency is going to be here. If it wasn't going to be here, you wouldn't have all these corporations and everybody jumping on the bandwagon. The third part about the cryptocurrency is that FOMO, fear of missing out, for those of you that haven't heard that term yet, which now I know that term. And that is, they're saying all the institutional money, all the businesses, all the investors are going to have that just like in 2017. Bitcoin went from less than $1,000 to almost $20,000 in 1 year because of the fear of missing out. And now you're talking about humongous corporations. Fidelity, that does like $7 or $9 trillion in investments, is jumping on the bandwagon. So just 1% of that is like $50 billion or something like that, $5 billion, which is more than the total uh, accumulation of all the cryptocurrency, which is like 210 billion right now. Or no, it won't be more, but it'd be a big jump in it. And my thing, what I'm saying to everybody is, even if it's not here to stay, just the craze of it going up and all these people talking about it going up and all these people aren't doing anything. They're going to sit there, they're going to wait. So all these YouTube channels, if you're watching cryptocurrency videos, like I've been watching all night, all day yesterday, all day before, since all this stuff is happening, all those people that are sitting there waiting and waiting to see if the market goes down a little bit more or if it skyrockets up. Well, guess what? If I buy in right here at $100 and you're waiting to see if it goes down to 50 and it doesn't drop below that 100, it goes up to $1,000, you just missed out. And yes, the market may go down. Guess what? I bought almost 20,000 Tron coins, which is a cryptocurrency, for 2,600 bucks. My account as of earlier was at like 480 bucks. So I've lost like 2,200 bucks if I cashed out right now. But I'm holding on to that because when this next big spike happens, when the next run happens, when the next fear of missing out happens, that is going to be the day that I've made the right choice, that I'm going to get the money that I could have multiple times because I was too scared to take a step towards it before. And the sad part is the 99% don't have any wealth. The 99% don't have any money. And the sad part is it's going to be all these one percenters that are going to take everything. And we're going to change from the US dollar to digital currency because that's going to save the mint from spending money to make money. You know, it costs how many cents per penny and how many cents per dollar to print, stamp, and everything else. So it's going to go digital. You know, this is what this world is coming to. This is why every time something new is created, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and everybody jumps on that bandwagon, it just makes the technology go even farther. And it makes us more consumed, more stuck in the technology, less impersonal relationships, families, and everything like that. And that's just what's going to happen. So there's no stopping cryptocurrency. For those of you that know nothing about cryptocurrency, the only thing I can say to do is look up Coinbase, get a Coinbase account, because that's the most simplest thing I've done. Now, I've opened a second account on Binance, which is a Chinese like exchange where you buy just like Coinbase, but that was a lot harder to understand. Coinbase, it's super simple. You either link your bank account or a credit card or a debit card or a wire to your account, and you go and you buy coins. Now, Coinbase only has 5 different coins right now. If you go to Binance, they have tons and tons of coins. But what I would highly, highly recommend is Coinbase is the oldest exchange. They have like the biggest number of subscribers. They have the biggest backing. And so far, they've been the best secured along with Binance. Binance had a hacker attack that was stopped, so nothing happened to Binance. But that's what I would say. Forget the trying to trade and the shorts and all that techie stuff. Just go in, get yourself some cryptocurrency because this next ride up could be life changing. You know, everybody talks about the mega millions and the lottery and all that type of stuff. Well, guess what? This could be as life changing, if not more life changing, depending on what happens. Because when you go from one currency or one money to another, there's a big, big devaluation. Look, when we went off the gold standard, look at, all the different times we've changed money and currency throughout history. When you go into a new currency, your money's so devalued, you're at a major loss. So this is your opportunity. Like I said, I can't get financial advice, but if everything goes the way I'm planning in the next 30 to 40 days, I'll be putting between 25,000 to 50,000, because I see this going to the moon and beyond. And I mean, I probably already have close to 10 grand invested. So if it goes up like last year, you know, 34 times my money I would have made, 10 grand, that's $340,000. If I'm putting another 25 to 50,000, sky's the limit. So just a little bit of wisdom. I hope some of you catch this next ride. And for those of you that aren't buying right now because you're afraid the market's going to go down, that's what risk is. You wait, you miss it, you lose. You buy in high, it drops, you got to wait. That's life. It happens. You don't get rich overnight unless you hit it right on key. So for me, I'm already invested 10 grand. I'm going to be doing another 25 to 50 when everything shakes out on what I'm working on right now. And I'll let you guys know what happens. So have a good night. I'm going to try to get some sleep before I got to get over to the ranch for electricians.